Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Peace, peace, peace. It's your boy Fitz Grizzly. This is the Fitz Grizzly Experience. Today we switching shit up a little bit. Today I got my man, Rio Paris, in the building. You know what I'm saying? Me and my guy, we go back years, man, like eons. And I had to have him bless this episode. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get it in. We're going to make this shit fun and flavorful. You know what I'm saying? So I did my little intro. What's poppin', Rio? What's poppin', man?
What's good?
Hey,
Fitz?
you already
Fitz?
know, man.
You know what I mean?
It's
Good to
grind.
see you, brother.
Always, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, for those of y'all out there in the world who actually pay attention and listen and, keep your ear to the ground, my man Rio Paris is popping his shit on the comedy, man. And I know this young man back in high school. We always used to be in ciphers and rhyming. And our friends, I know his friends and my friends always used to like kind of debate, you know what I mean? Like, hey, man, I don't know, Mario probably got you or whatever. I'm like, man, shit,
Right.
man, ain't nobody fuck with me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, that bravado.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like talking that shit.
Competition.
You already know it. It's all love, though. It's all love.
Right.
Me and Rio Paris used to be ciphering and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
All the time.
Chamberlain hallways. I'm talking about a big cipher. People missing class to listen to me, this gentleman get it in. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
Oh, the best times.
Always
the best times.
God damn, this adult shit, man. Oh my God. Adulting. You know what I mean? I'm blessed, but goddamn, you already know.
I feel you. Yeah, it get real. We had the opportunity to be a lot more carefree and not necessarily at the time. You don't realize just how heavy the world can be sometimes once you get out in it. You know.
Oh God, it is crazy, but hey, we here.
That's right,
blessed, man. We blessed. So let me go ahead and talk my shit, man. Because, just like giving everybody a history lesson about our relationship.
Yes.
And, fast forward to, like, pretty much now, I know our guy, Harold Locke, always used to stay on top of you. You know what I mean? When he was doing the music and everything.
Yeah.
Me and him was real tight. Still tight. Matter of fact, his company came and fixed my AC anyway. But,
that's out the lot.
Yeah. Definitely. Shout out to the tech boy, man, Harold Locke, and his AC company, straight up. But he was like, hey man, like it looked like Mario because we was checking out some shit. Like this is like 2011. Checking out some shit, like when you had your locks and everything,
Yeah.
And it's like, hey man, like Mario about to get on some comedy shit. So when did you start to pursue a career in doing comedy, man?
So 2011, on my birthday, July 20th, I decided I was going to try. Well, I mean, a little bit before that, I decided I was going to do it on my birthday. I didn't decide on my birthday, like, what should I do for my birthday? I'm gonna try comedy. Like, nah, it was sometime I had been thinking about it. I had been writing some material out, and my mom accompanied me, and I bombed for my whole set. Like,
that's how you make your bones, though. That's a learning experience. You see,
right?
Yeah. Yes. I mean, we don't take L's, man. We take lessons.
There you go.
There's no losses. Everything's a lesson. Win, lose, or draw. So
I agree.
That's good. So, damn, on July 20th, which is a very pivotal year or date for me personally, because that's the day I got married.
Really?
My wife and I, you met my wife, man.
Yes, sir.
Years ago when you opened up for Chris Rock's little brother, Jordan Rock.
Yeah.
I swear on everything I love. Rio. Oh my god! It was like you were the opener, but you definitely killed that shit. You were the closer, bro. Like you're
Thank you,
more
brother.
entertaining. You're more entertaining. I want to say I reached out to you on Facebook, and when it happened, I was like, dude,
Yeah,
you were better than the closer. Real shit. And I'm not just
which
saying
I
that because I know you.
right. No, I
You see?
appreciate it.
You see?
It took
So,
I with yeah, Jordan's cool too. Like
mhm,
I like Jordan. I like most of the comics that I open for. You know,
uh-huh.
they really have all been cool and shared knowledge of
That's
the
good.
game. Absolutely. When I wasn't getting after like 4 months, I wasn't really getting the I didn't go how I thought it was gonna go.
Mm, mm,
So all of 2012, I said, you know what? I'm getting ready to pursue this hip hop thing, this MC thing,
mhm,
like really, really hard and really grind for. I'm gonna give it 1 year. But
mm.
if things don't go the way that I wanted to go with hip hop, I'm about to go full force, full fledged in the comedy in 2013,
Yes,
and
sir.
that's exactly what I did. Starting in January of 2013, went to the open mic at the Improv,
Mm.
and within like 3 years, they used to have it every Wednesday, then it switched to every Thursday. In 3 years, I only missed 2 weeks of doing comedy at the Improv, and I was doing comedy everywhere else. Yeah,
That work ethic is impeccable, man.
got to put
Straight
it in.
up, because the thing is, you already know, man. When it comes to anything that you set your sights on, you gotta
Right.
grind. It's a
Yes.
grind, man,
Yeah.
and that shit can be discouraging. You know, it could be very like, man, like what the fuck am I doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, um,
Yeah.
I salute you for staying at it because I saw you. When was that? The end of 2017. I'm like, damn, my boy is
Yeah.
coming up and doing his thing and hosting. I'm like, oh my god, and I'm like, dog, he's murdering this shit. I was like, I was on 1,000 that night because it was a date.
Dang.
And I'm telling my wife, I'm like, dog, that's my boy from high school. And, like, we
That's
survived. And
crazy.
look at him. Like, he's going to be. I'm like, I can see the ambition. I can see the
I
success.
appreciate that. I really do.
See it. And then, I'm going to go ahead and jump into, your special, man. Your special.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
I enjoyed that shit. I enjoyed it, and I ain't gonna spoil it because I want everybody to check it out on
Right.
Rio Paris fans. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Real fans. Yep.
Rio fans. Sorry,
Mhm. No, you good.
RioFans.com. Basically, he has specials on there, little skits on there, even one of his albums on there. Y'all
Yeah.
please make sure y'all check that shit out because it's fire. And y'all know how
Good.
I get down. I ain't gonna tell y'all that it's fire when it ain't. You dig? And he has like a couple specials on there. One called Quarantine, right?
Yeah.
Quarantine.
Yes,
And
sir.
it's just dope material, man, and
Thank you.
original, and it's just fascinating the way he interacts with the crowd, especially the
Yeah.
one at the Improv that I saw, like how
Right.
your crowd interaction, yo,
Right.
love
Well,
that shit.
so at so side splitters. So I had a hour I did at the Improv. The struggle is real with side splitters, and
Yeah,
which was 2019. Oddly enough, December 2019 is the struggle is real, and December 6th of 2020, I recorded Quarantine, both
mhm.
at Side Splitters.
Okay,
So
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Thanks for checking me because I wasn't
No,
really
no, no.
sure. But either
I
way,
didn't know I should have that. I should have I should have that on there. So
it's
thank
all
you.
good.
Because I'm gonna put that I'm gonna put where it was recorded and where it was filmed. That's important.
Hey, it's all
Yeah.
good, fam. Like, dog, I just want you to succeed because
Thank you. Ditto.
I can see that ambition, and I know that you grinding. So, as you know, since the world is all sorts of fucked up with this coronavirus,
Yeah.
shit, man, like
Yeah.
I'm sure these shows have been kind of hard to come by, right? Like,
Show's been mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like, how you been, making your moves during this climate, man?
I mean, it it definitely dried up, especially when everything closed down. Of course,
Yeah.
with fortunately being in Florida, we've had a good amount of places reopen. So some of the places that have reopened had open mics before the shutdown. They've continued to open mics since the reopening. So I was able to. I was down for a while, but I was able to start doing the open mics again and start getting shows again. Yeah, and it's finally led to my first TV taping after 8 years. So yeah.
Grinding, getting on it, man. That's good. I'm really happy to hear about that because, like I said, anyone who I know, man, and I don't
Yes.
have any like issues. You know what I'm saying is, if I know you, you know what I mean. No
Right.
matter how long I know you, and we've always been just good. You know what I mean. We good. I just wish all y'all success. So that's why I'm like, I just want to see you succeed. You know what I'm
Hey, brother,
saying?
it's the
when
same for you.
when y'all win, I win. You dig? And vice
I
versa.
feel the
That's the way
same.
I feel.
Yes.
That's the way I feel.
That's what it is.
You know?
Because the history goes too far back to, and like you said, there's never been an issue. So
No.
if there was any kind of jealousy and envy, that would absolutely be coming out of left field, and it would be
That'll be weird.
right.
Be
Yeah,
weird.
extremely negative. I mean, too many people, and I feel like too many people enjoy, for whatever reason, seeing others fail, and they take pleasure in seeing.
It's crazy. I don't understand that shit. I don't. I never will.
Yeah. Nah, it's enough. There's enough opportunity in this world for everybody to succeed.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yep. And I'm proud of you, not only for being the LMC, but tackling the podcast world. And I know that you're going to be extremely successful in this because it's all genuine.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. Shout out to Wildcard Spades from the Put It Like This podcast. Basically, he was definitely very instrumental in the motivation of me branching off and creating the Fitz Grizzly experience and shit. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Wildcard Spades for this podcast because that's pretty much where I pretty much got my start from. You know what I'm saying?
Word. I love that.
So, you know, I was like, you know what? I love this shit, but I feel like, you know what I mean? I want to do something a little bit different. And here we are.
Yes.
So I really appreciate that. You know, I'm just trying to be consistent. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I'm in the infancy right now, development stages. Right. However, I'm working, and you know how I get down.
Yes.
So just try to talk my shit, make it a little fly. That's all it boils down.
Hey, look! Infancy stage 2, so it grows and it grows and it grows and gets bigger and bigger, and then one day you just look up and it's like, wow, you know, you can for a second say, I've actually built something.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know it, man. Because, like, when it comes to that music shit, man, going back to that, like, when I was doing my music, just like what you say, it's like, man, I'm gonna hit this shit hard for, like, a good year. Yep. And if this shit ain't really popping or I'm not in the position I'm trying to be in, it's time to move on. You know what I'm saying? Like, around, I want to say about 2003 to about 2005, I did the same thing, created a whole new brand, the Blank Regime Corporation, the BRC. It'll never die because it lives in me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And basically, I'm talking about hats, shirts, music videos, actual, you know, albums and on streaming, and, you know what I mean? All that, trying to do shows and all that.
Yep.
And then it's like, man, around that time, you know, and they had me another child, and you know, it was like I'm spending so much money and time on this, and it's like I'm not looking for a quick return. I'm just looking for those connections.
Yes,
I just need some connections.
I know the feeling.
So exactly, and it's like you know, all right, I did everything I could. I'm done.
Hey, did you slide through Hip Hop 411 at one point?
I would say a few.
Yeah, you came to a few of the Hip Hop 411. Yeah, with the battles.
Yeah, man. Like,
Hmm.
different times. I mean, trying to, reinvent myself. You know what I'm saying? And,
Yep.
like just with homies from high school and beyond. Like, you already know.
Yep.
Um, just trying to build with them and just trying to see what we can do to make it work. I'm talking about paying for shows to perform, open up for MC,
Word.
like all that shit, man. Like, yeah. And I'm,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like I'm wasting my time. I'm getting older. It's
Hmm.
time to redirect my attention to something different,
True.
And so,
True.
times to be like,
Yeah.
But you
Yep.
stayed on it. You stayed on it though, straight up.
Hey, yeah, it was just switching the art forms a
Yes,
little bit, but it's something that I love, something that I'm passionate about,
yes,
and and if that was to leave at any point, then of course, like you said, now me and my very very good friend, consider my brother, Alex, we're launching this energy shot company, so that's something
Mm.
else that I'm passionate about. So
Wow.
on top of
Oh man.
stand up and music, that's coming as well.
Oh, my boy got some ventures in the tuck, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
What? Hey, salute to you and your
Thank,
partner, man. Like
thank you,
that's
brother.
awesome, man. I just love this shit. Like it just
Hmm.
makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside.
Yeah,
Seeing
yeah.
that I know someone who's actually grinding, putting in that work, making his bones, and then just venturing, and that success is gonna come in tenfold. I love that shit, man. So
Yeah.
that's amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
That's definitely amazing, and I'm so proud that you was willing to make some time to come through and fuck with the Fitz Grizzly experience, man.
No,
Man,
it's all good. This
definitely.
dude, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
From you were someone who I always looked at as not only as an LMC, but someone that I just always respected and loved the way that you carried yourself. A very down to earth, humble, nice dude that is not. I have never sensed any jealousy, never sensed any envy, never never sense any negativity. You don't have that kind of energy.
Man.
So that's
Live.
huge.
Hey, I really appreciate that, and likewise, I've always respected you, especially when like our counterparts in school. He's like, man, I bet you can't fuck with him. I'm like, huh? Can nobody fuck with me? Always got to talk my shit. You know that. So when I met you, I was like, you know what? Hey, this dude is pretty cool, laid back,
Yeah,
chill, and just got that ill personality. Just cool, man. So
yeah, man.
definitely, it's definitely like reciprocal, like the same respect and admiration right back
Hmm.
to you, my brother.
Thank
Like
you,
real shit.
thank you. Yes,
So
sir.
yeah, man. I mean, dog, I've always known that, and I'm not just saying this, okay?
Hmm.
So, Paul, like, please bear me. I'm not just saying this because you on my show, not
Hmm.
just saying this or whatever. But I've always known that, like, people around my circle, like you know what I mean, my boy, Amp Trust, you know what I
Yeah,
mean, a few other people that what I mean was around that time when we was growing up. It's like, hey,
yeah.
these guys gonna become something great.
Wow,
They're gonna become something. Always felt like that. Like,
wow.
because like I know, like in our senior year, you became the prom king. You were probably one of the most popular guys in school. Real
Right,
shit. Real shit. And I was like, my boy done became the prom king and all that,
yeah,
man. Like, I'm like, oh
yeah.
shit. My boy is popular. And I was
Hey,
like, he got
man.
that personality and he
Right.
can rhyme his ass off. It's like, it's no brainer. You gonna be on some shit. I already know it.
It was crazy to think back to that time, like you were mentioning, to and I think about it often when we were rapping, in the hallways or outside, and like you said, the crowd gather around.
Know it.
And
Lit.
yeah, like we it's like those moments, and doing that on a daily basis built so much, not only character but confidence in the abilities, because the response was good. If we
Yes.
would have been rapping and people were like, Yo,
People walking away. Yeah, all right. Yeah, y'all niggas, y'all stop rapping that bullshit.
yeah, go to class.
Take your ass to class, cause you doing that is better than the bullshit you kicking right now.
Yeah, yeah. It's like that. Cause for some people that was their experience. You know what I mean? But we were able to get that positive feedback, that love, and
That's
it just
all it was
carried.
about.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it was about, bro. I wanted to be the illest, so motherfuckers understood that I got some talent
Yep,
and just love what I do, bro.
that's it.
That's all. That's all,
And I
man.
and I watched your reaction to the Biggie documentary,
Thank
and
you.
it,
Thank you.
absolutely, and enjoyed the Judas and the Black Messiah reaction.
Thank
Like,
you. Thank you.
is it's so crazy that we know that Biggie wanted that top spot, and how competitive hip hop is, but Pac wanted that spot, and Jay-Z wanted that spot, and Nas wanted that spot. Yeah.
It was wolves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And even
Sean Spencer.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Quan. I like Quan rapping, so we got Sean Spencer. Quan. Who else was rapping back then?
My boy William H, man. Javier.
Yeah.
Javier.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Wow. Yep. Javier. Matter of fact, shout out to Javier. My man actually produced a track for my boy Amp Trust of Black Raw Music, Power Up.
Cool.
And that shit is fire. And yo,
I love that.
Javier still does his producing shit. I know after high school, me, William H, my boy Chuck T, we were fucking with Javi on the beat side and everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Tampa is so huge, but yet it's so small. I always say that, you know. And I mean, there was so many people in our little circle in our cipher, and we had that one kid. They always used to like beatbox for us. I don't remember his name right now, but we had like a little system.
Did Ivan beatbox?
I think it was Ivan. He was Spanish, right?
Right.
With glasses? He was kind of slim with glasses. I mean, the guy I'm picturing in my mind was slim Spanish kid with glasses.
Word.
You know what I mean? I don't remember.
Dustin used to beat too, though.
Who?
Dustin.
Oh, shit. Dustin, yo, that's Platform the God. Shout out to him.
Platform the God. Yes, sir.
Platform the God, Gorilla. What up, my dude? Shout out to him. Dustin, Boondocks family. Come on, man. Like, me and Dustin fuck with each other, too. That's my boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know his cousin C Hamp?
You know something? I've seen that name before.
Word.
However, if I would probably have to see him to really know. You know what I mean? I'm beyond honest.
True.
You know what I mean?
True. Great music also. They very talented.
Hey, you know me. I'm a music guy, man. So
yes, sir.
You already know. I'm probably got to look him up after, you know what I mean, we're done with this. I'll probably see Hampton. And if he has a video, I'm like, oh yeah, I seen him at Amp House before trying to record. Like,
I know you have. Yep. Yep. In these Tampa streets.
You already know, man. No, man. Like I feel like all of us who's still here, because a lot of people, my wife is from Jacksonville. Okay. She's like, dog, every time we go somewhere, you always know someone. I'm like, dude, I feel like even though, you know, sometimes people become like my homeboys, like, man, you a New York sounding ass nigga and all that. I can't help the way I talk, man. I can't help it. All right. But yo, Rio, is this me or what? Since high school. Is this me? Is this me? Okay, I can't help the way I talk, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm Tampa, Florida, to the fullest, to the day I die, and I feel like I'm the heart of Tampa. God damn it, I said it.
Damn right.
I said it.
Right.
I said it.
Yes, sir.
You did. You know what I mean? Because that's just what it is, man. And it's like I can be anywhere. I'm like, oh yeah, such and such a pull up on me. I'm like, oh damn, shit, it's my boy right there. We knew each other since Adams or Seminole Heights or Summer Springs. West Tampa. I done lived in
Yep.
almost every hood down here. Come on, man. But I ain't gonna make this shit about me though.
No, no, that's good because the city needs people that are official, being at the forefront of who is representing the city.
Gotta rep.
Sometimes, right? Sometimes you have people representing the city that that aren't necessarily the best represent. In my opinion, the best representation for the city, and that could be for various reasons. You might not
Mm.
really be being yourself. You you might you might you might, if it's music, you might have a sound that doesn't really represent
It doesn't.
Tampa
It doesn't
also.
capture. It doesn't capture the culture. I hear you.
Right.
I hear you, my brother. Talk your shit. Talk
Yeah.
your shit, man. Straight up.
All facts.
Yeah, man. I wanted to ask you, man. Like, I understand that you and your partner are developing another venture. Congratulations. I understand that, we in Florida, so they always call us crazy, but the world has been opening up more. So I'm sure you
True.
begin more sessions and some more stand-up time and everything. One of the questions I wanted to ask you was whenever you did have those performances, did you ever have to
Right.
deal with a heckler? Did you have to roast a heckler?
Plenty of times.
Woo!
Plenty of times. Yeah.
Damn, I wish I could have witnessed that.
Man, it's so sometimes, especially when alcohol is involved,
People are
you
lit.
know,
People are lit.
you got the dude that all or female who always wanted to do comedy, but didn't necessarily have the courage to get on stage. But I'm feeling good right now. I'm tipsy, so let me interrupt the dude or female on stage, and I'm about to chime in, and maybe what I say will make the people laugh.
And get
So
the attention on them.
yeah, yeah. One time I was performing in the improv, and this dude, so I'm on stage and he had his back turned, like facing the opposite way of the stage.
Mm.
And I was like, what's going on, sir? And he went like this.
Really?
I was like, I don't know what. I said,
Get
what's going on?
him.
Get
Get him.
what's up? He said, I said, I mean, is there an issue? You at a comedy show? He goes, you're not funny.
Oh, God.
300 plus people. Ooh. And then I had to get on his clothes, like, yeah, and everybody was laughing at him, and he was very very tight about that. But you started the disrespect.
You brought that energy.
Yep.
Yeah, you brought that energy, so I got no choice but to return it.
Yeah. So one time I was talking to two ladies in Lakeland, just roasting them. Now that was on me. They didn't, they weren't heckling. I just decided whatever, and that like they wanted to fight.
Oh
like,
God!
Like, cause one of them called me Young Buck. That's how I knew she was mad.
Oh God!
You ain't from round here, me.
Oh God!
Another time, I noticed a couple that was very nice. Nothing wrong. Black is beautiful, whether you're dark or light skinned.
Right.
Looking at a couple, they were very, very dark though. Like dark. I had to point that out. Y'all are the dark. Hey, I said y'all are the darkest couple I've ever seen.
Oh
and
God.
and the wife goes, and the happiest. Like, ooh, okay.
Yeah, you straight, young man.
Yeah, y'all play hide and seek, don't nobody find nobody.
Oh shit. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, these are just jokes, y'all. All right, no matter if you like heavily melanated or not, you still black every shade. All right, so
black is beautiful.
Black is beautiful. These are jokes, man. These are jokes.
But I said that to say this: after the show, the promoter, who wasn't really inside for the show, he was handling business the whole time. He goes, "Hey Rio, come meet my mom."
Oh, wow. That is a story. Wow. Oh, man. So I'm pretty sure, out of respect, you probably apologized.
Yeah, I was like, you know, I was up there joking.
It's just
I know,
jokes.
I know, baby. Because again, I feel bad about. I wish that no matter what your skin complexion was, whether you're light skinned or dark skinned, there's such an issue in this country and other countries, but since we're in America, a
No,
very big issue with um with darker skinned
colorism.
people,
Colorism.
color not being
That
treated fair,
bullshit. That
not getting
bullshit.
the same opportunities, which dates back to slavery. So it's
Oh,
not
you
cool.
know it. You know it. I mean, let me just chime in because I got a total of 4 kids.
Mhm.
Two of my ex, two of my wife.
Right.
Um, basically, I always say I got every shade of
Yeah.
melanation, and
Yes, sir.
both of my kids' mothers are black, like me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Um, my ex situation with my two
Mhm.
older kids, my oldest would pretty much be my darkest.
Okay.
My oldest daughter is light skinned
Mhm.
with hazel eyes.
Right.
Right. Fast forward to me and my current situation, my wife.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, my son is light skinned, light brown eyes, like honey brown eyes. And
Right.
our youngest, who's 2 years old, she's like my complexion, brown
Yeah.
eyes. So it's like dark, light,
Yes.
brown. Like it's weird.
Yeah.
And then I know
Yeah.
my older two, they're teenagers, so they'll be like, "Oh yeah, you know what I mean." My son will be like, "Yep, them light skins." I'll be like,
Right.
hey," because in this world,
Yeah.
y'all all black. All right, we ain't
Yeah.
gonna do that light skin, dark skin debate.
Nah.
Just
Yeah.
had
The
to talk.
conversation.
Just had to talk my shit to let the world know it don't fucking matter,
Yeah.
man. You all black
Yeah.
at the end of the day, man. All right.
Yeah. Most cops will feel the same way, no matter what, light or dark.
Bruh. And unfortunately, I know this is probably, taking this to another place, but fuck it. It's a Fitz
Hey,
Grizzly experience. Like
damn right.
a lot of these you know, I would say people who are considered biracial, some, not all, who
Uh huh.
aren't given that knowledge.
Right.
Let's say that they're not given that knowledge. They
Uh
will
huh.
say they're mixed with everything in the world but black.
Right.
And it's like you black, right?
You know you black.
It's like,
And if you don't know, then it's a lot of people in this world that'll remind you.
hey, Godfrey. You fuck with Godfrey?
Godfrey is a friend of mine. God,
Word.
that's a his joke about that is very funny.
I was just about to get it in. So you
Hmm.
already know.
Hmm.
Yo, Godfrey is so intellectual and funny with his
Yes.
shit. Matter of fact, to be honest, I think that's the last show I've seen before this bullshit happened. Like I ain't
Word.
been out on a date in a long time. 2019, around December, we saw Godfrey. And I'm telling you,
Ew.
that dude brung down the house. And
God. Mhm. Me
yo,
and him, there's a freestyle session of us at 88.5.
and he can rap. And he can rap.
Yep.
And he can rap. Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Me and him have done 2 weekends together. He did
Mm.
virtually a different hour every time that he got on stage.
Wow. Not repeating the
Beast.
same shit.
Nope.
Wow.
Yep.
Skills, man.
Hmm.
Love his joke too, man. Like you already know, like my boy was like, oh, so it's like some Panamanians are like as dark as me. And it's like
Yeah.
we'll talk about it, and it's like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, my abuela. He's speaking Spanish, and he's very
Right.
fluid, like with speaking Spanish. And he's like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
so you black? No, 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 no,
No, no, puppy. I know black. I know
no, no black, no black, no, 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 no.
black.
Godfrey is yeah, I love Godfrey, man. Straight up.
Yeah, man.
Yo, who are some of your inspirations? I'm sure you have many. Who are some of your inspirations, man? Who do you draw a little bit of influence in some of your style, maybe? Not saying you biting, but when it comes to
Right.
entertainment, it's like, oh man, I love the way he did that. Maybe I can draw some inspiration to make my own type of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was influenced by Pryor.
Mm.
I was influenced by Martin, more so the Martin Show. But him hosting on Def Comedy Jam, all the Def Comedy Jam comics, all the Comic View comics, the Comedy Central half hours. I like Bill Burr, Louis C.K., Anthony Jeselnik, George Carlin, Chris Rock, Kevin Hart. I'm just a student of even Mitch Hedberg, Bill Hicks, Sam Kinison.
Damn.
It's such a. I feel like when
it's
you
plethora of greatness.
Right.
When you of greatness,
brother. That's the only, because if you want to be great, then I feel like you have to study the greatness.
Come on, man. We already know what it is. Just like with us MCing, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like the greats were our influences easily. I mean, come
yes,
on, man. Y'all, for those out there listening, y'all know who the greats are. I don't even got to go through.
Right.
This. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what it is, man. So that's pretty dope, man. And like I said, I'm just so happy that you made some time, to fuck with the Fitz Grizzly experience, man.
It's a pleasure.
You know it. So we about to close and wrap this thing up. You dig? Shout out to Rio Paris and
yes, sir.
All his endeavors and killing shit and adventures and glory to God, my brother. Straight up.
Hey, all the best, my brother. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, sir.
And we got to get up soon.
You know it. You know we will, man.
Yes, sir.
Will. You know what I'm saying?
And your wife was very, very nice when we met. Please tell her I said hello.
I will.
Success and prosperity to you, her, and the family.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. She's probably nice when she's outside, but when we're home.
Hey, I know the feeling. Things get a little bit difficult. Yeah. Oh, and Afro TV. I'm taping on the 23rd. It'll air April 3rd. It's Xfinity and Comcast.
Okay.
It's gonna be in 12 million homes. Channel 23, and April 3rd is when it airs.
Oh my God, April 3rd. That's marked on my calendar, man. I'm about to put that bitch in my phone right now, dog.
Yes, and happy early birthday.
Hey. My birthday is April 12th, man. But I appreciate it. You know what I mean?
Yes,
that'll be a gift from you, straight up.
Yes, sir.
Straight up, man. Anything else you want to plug, man? Anything else?
Instagram at Rio Paris Fans. Facebook, Rio Paris. Yes, sir.
There y'all go, ladies and gentlemen. What's said is said and what's done is done. We appreciate y'all for tuning in today with my man Rio Paris. You know what I mean? Y'all make sure y'all fuck with the Fitz Grizzly experience on all streaming platforms as well as the YouTube. All right, got a YouTube channel, the Fitz Grizzly experience. Links will be in the bottom of this detailed video when I put this thing out. Y'all make sure y'all fuck with the links, man. All right, peace and love. Stay safe. Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace.
What?